Hey, happy Sunday, Facebook family. It is time. Oh, I feel like I've been out of it for the last couple days, enjoyed some time away, but here we are. It is Sunday. I hope you're having a great Sunday so far. I have a 5-step formula if you want to know what that is to get in shape over 40. Now, if you're in shape over 40, this video is not for you. You can go on, enjoy your Sunday, take it easy, sleep in, enjoy your breakfast. You probably already have your sweat towel, maybe even already got your workout in. It's not a sweat. Well, this I use as a sweat towel, but I was outside and it is downpouring here. But here's the truth. There is a formula when it comes to getting in shape over 40, and I have a 5-step formula for you I want to give to you so that you can get on the right path this week. Maybe for the very first time. So the first thing that you need for this formula, the first part of the formula is to realize that you got to stop waiting for the perfect timing. I hear it time and time and time and time again. Mark, it's just not the right timing. Let me just get through, perfect example, the next couple of months. I'm going to hear probably a few hundred times, I just need to get through the holidays. Let me just get through the holidays and I'll start fresh in the new year. Or let me just get through the weekend and I'll start fresh in the year. Or let me just get to this next stage. It's not really the perfect timing. So the first part of the formula in this 5-step formula is to stop waiting for the perfect timing. And here's the reason why, especially if you're over 40. Maybe you're over 50 and you said to yourself, well, you know what? In my 40s, that wasn't the right timing. When you were in your 30s, oh, that wasn't the right timing. I was taking care of my kids. And now your kids are older, maybe even out of the house. Maybe you even have some grandchildren. Oh, it's just not the right timing. I just have too much on my plate. I have just too many things going on. If this sounds familiar, then this message is for you. So the very first thing is you got to stop waiting for the perfect timing. And the problem with it, when we get a little bit older, if we start to creep up, I have a birthday coming up. I have one more year left in my 40s. And I know a lot of people that I've talked with, maybe in my early 40s, I said, no, it's not the right time. They wanted my help. Oh, it's just not the right time. They're still struggling. And I don't want you to keep struggling. So the very first thing in this formula is to stop waiting for the perfect timing, because you and I both know time is running out. So that's the first thing. Number 2, you got to remove the distractions. You got to remove the temptations, the distractions, whether it's food, whether it's other people, relationships, maybe it's your time killers. I hear this all the time. Mark, I just don't have the time. And I see you watching all of my live videos, and I do a lot of them, right? And you're watching all my posts, so you clearly have enough time to be on social media. So removing distractions. So let's talk about a few of the distractions. Mark, this is what I get all the time. Mark, I really have a hard time with sweets. I just have a really bad sweet tooth. I'm like, okay, so who's bringing the sweets home? I am. Okay, so your first maybe removal is to remove the sweets in your home, right? That's a distraction. If it's a distraction from you getting in the best shape of your life, getting the weight off, getting fit, then you're probably going to need to remove that. Maybe you have a relationship, a friendship, who's just used to you being maybe a little wild, a little crazy, get a loose on the weekend, have some cocktails, eat whatever you want, go, you're not even on path. They're used to you being that way. You might need to remove some of those, or at least maybe have a heart-to-heart talk with that friend, if they are a friend, if you're really wanting to make those changes. So that's the second thing. The third thing is there are really truly three foundational skills that you must learn. 3 foundational skills. Now, what are those skills? I'm not going to tell you what those are. Those are secret skills. Well, they're not really secrets. They have to do with 3 things. Now, if you want to learn more details of what my students learn, you can reach out to me, send me a private message, just put the word breakthrough, so we can actually finally break through maybe those barriers that are keeping you, maybe some of these things right now are resonating with you and keeping you from getting that weight off, getting yourself in your body in the kind of shape that you have the potential to be in. So the 3 foundational skills that you need have to do with food, understanding food, how much you need, what your body needs to get the weight off, what it needs to satisfy your energy levels for the day, and another way that you can actually even enjoy life, right? And not remove pizza out of your life. I certainly won't. So that's the one, food, fitness. Of course, you got to learn how to exercise. If you think that you're going to get fit without being fit, without doing any kind of fitness, you're fooling yourself. So, no, I'm fit. I lost weight. That's not fit. You lost weight. Now, being fit is actually having endurance and strength. It was pretty cool. We were out at a concert on Thursday night, my wife and I, and we danced probably for 3 hours. Like, it was literally nonstop. It was a great concert. Lots of people, all ages, all levels. We took the standing tickets. There was no seats, so we didn't sit down since we got there. We got there, it was more than 3 hours. I think we got there at about 5:30 or 6. No, not that. Yeah, 5:30, 6 o'clock, and we probably were on our feet I didn't sit down once for 4 hours and danced. I did about, 18,000 steps. It was kind of ridiculous. It was fun. But again, you want to be fit, you actually have to do things that are going to get you fit. So of course, that's the second foundation. And then you have to learn how to have the kind of support and accountability. Now, how do you do that? Well, you get around others, right? And I can teach you that. You got to have to reach out to me. You're going to have to take the step. Now, I can only come certain distance and give you information to help you, but you have to take the initiative to actually put it into action. Does that make sense? So number 4, this one is so important as far as in the formula for you wanting to get fit over 40. You got to know why you're doing it. Why the heck are you doing this in the first place? Is it just so you can see a certain number on the scale? I don't think so. I think maybe what that number is reminding you of what you used to maybe look like back in the day, or maybe the type of clothing you wore, or the way you felt so confident in your skin, and it's been such a long time. Or maybe you were able to do certain things. Maybe you ran a marathon when you were at a certain weight on the scale. So if you can get your mindset off the weight, realize the weight is just a means to the end. So I always ask people, okay, what's your goal weight? And they say, oh, well, I'm 220 and I want to be 150. Okay, cool. So we got 70 pounds to lose. Okay, why? I'm going to say the same thing to you. If you have weight to lose, right? If you have a certain amount of weight to lose, why do you want to lose the weight? Oh, well, I just want to be healthy. I'm going to call your BS out. You don't just want to be healthy. I know people, maybe that is translating. You're secretly telling me, if I dig a little bit more, you maybe don't want to be at high risk for, say, something like, well, let's just say a virus, or let's just say you want to live a little bit longer to see your grandchildren grow up. Maybe you don't want to be on medication. Maybe you don't want to be at a doctor's office. Maybe you don't want to have surgery. Maybe you want to be around with your spouse and your kids are out of your house. Now you can live and enjoy the retirement years, so to speak, not at a doctor's office every other day. Does that make sense? Maybe that's your why. Maybe not. Maybe your why is you'd really love to run a marathon again. Maybe your why is you'd really like to get up in the morning and look in the mirror at yourself and actually smile because you have confidence in your own skin. Maybe that's your why. Maybe your relationship with your significant other isn't that awesome. Maybe the intimate moments are just gone because you just don't feel comfortable in those intimate moments. That may be your why. That's awesome. But you got to know your why. That's definitely part of the formula. If even you get the other things and you don't have a defined why you're trying to do this, I know my why. I'll share it with you. My why is I want to be healthy and happy for my family. I want to actually be sexy I want to feel confident in my skin. I want all of those things. I want to be able to surf when I'm in my 70s. I want to be able to go for a bike ride and work out into my 70s like I see my dad and other people in their later ages of life, right? Does that make sense? I hope so. Now, the 5th, this is the last one, 5-step formula. You can do a couple of ways as far as getting all of those things. You can do it on your own. You can go trust somebody that maybe hasn't been there. You can say, oh yeah, you're 22 years old. You have no idea what I'm going through right now, my season of life. You don't have kids, or maybe you've been married for like 6 months and, maybe you're starting your family. Maybe you've been a trainer or a coach for, a half a day, that sort of thing. You could go that route as well, right? You can go to that, or you can get a mentor who actually is in that season, who's done it before, who's helping others. If you want to get You want to get to your fittest. Do you think it's going to be easier with your own efforts, or do you think it's actually going to be easier and faster and probably better all the way around when you have somebody that's all they do? You see, I'm a proponent of coaches. I have coaches in my life. Why? Because I know there's certain things that I just don't have that capacity, but they do because I've seen them do it already. So let me ask you this. If you're not fit and you're over 40, you need to go through this 5-step formula. You need to ask yourself, what areas do I need to work on? Maybe you need to start with number 1, waiting for the perfect timing. Oh, no, Mark, but I've tried this before. The problem a lot of times people do is they just give up on themselves too easy. It's just easier to give up than it is to stick with it. Well, then that's probably telling me that you don't have a defined why. Like your why isn't strong enough for you to say, you know what? Let me just start it next. I'm really busy right now. My business is just so busy right now. I don't have the time and I just can't put the effort into it right now. You know what? Those are all just excuses. You can have one of two things. You can get results or you can have excuses. It's as simple as that. Why do I know? Because the people that come into my coaching program stop making excuses and they take the step off of that fence of indecision and they get down, they find themselves a mentor. We define the why. We get an understanding. They get an understanding of the foundational properties they need to get in great shape. I help guide them on the right path. We remove the distractions and all the unhealthy temptations. We get on the kind of habit path that you need to be in great shape over 40. And I don't even care if you're over 60 right now. I have people over 70 that are getting in the best shape of their life. Unfortunately, it's a bit harder when you've developed all those habits for more years. It's only going to get harder the longer you wait. That's why you got to stop waiting for the perfect timing. My name is Mark Avens. I'm your bulletproof Christian fitness mentor. If you are ready to have a breakthrough, quit waiting for the perfect time and quit watching more of my videos. In fact, if you've been watching and you know what you're hearing is resonating with you, or you're just like, hey, I just want to hang out and listen to him talk and that gets me motivated, and then another week goes by and then nothing happens, you probably should just stop watching me. Just unfriend me, get off my group, go find maybe go do some free gym membership app or something. Go buy another piece of exercise equipment. Go ahead and go start taking more pills, potions. Go get on keto again. Go buy into somebody's home business, that sort of thing. Go for it. But if you've done all those things, if you're tired, if you're, what I hear, sick and tired of being sick and tired, it's time, baby. It's time. Sunday. It is the 19th of September. 2021 is almost gone. And you told yourself at the end of 2020 when it was like, oh, I put on the COVID weight, I did this and I did that, 2021 is going to be my year, and you're still stuck. You're still stuck because you're not addressing the real issue. Look at this formula, go back, check it out. If you need help, send me a message, breakthrough, and let's freaking do this. All right, bye.